one, we say God is greater, greater than anything imaginable. God is greater. We greet you on this second day of the new year. And by the way, we wish you all blessed new year. We greet you with peace, as we always do in this religion of Islam. Our greeting is peace be unto you. Assalamu alaikum. We praise God, alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. That is, we praise God, the Lord and cherisher of all the worlds, all that is in the sky and all that is down here. We witness that He is one, and He cares about all of His creation, and especially His special creation, the creation of human beings. And we witness that Muhammad is the seal of the prophets, the last prophet. We salute him with the traditional salute. The prayers and the peace be upon him in the Quranic language, of Arabic Quranic language, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wa ba'd, and what follows of that traditional salute to the last prophet. We are grateful to Allah for our health and our presence here to address the radio listening audience, and we appreciate you caring to tune in for this occasion, for this live broadcast. However, there is something that has to be done before announcement was overlooked, and we do have an announcement. So I will now give way to Layla Mohammed, the supervisor at the Mosque Cares. She has some announcements.
With God's name, the merciful benefactor, the merciful redeemer, Assalamu alaikum, peace be unto you. Just briefly, I'm going to read this first announcement. The Mosque Cares is accepting donations for the victims of tsunami. 100% of your donations will be given towards this effort. Send your tax-deductible donations to the Mosque Cares, P.O. Box 1061, Calumet City, Illinois, 60409. Please put tsunami in the lower right corner of the envelope, cashier's checks, or money orders only. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. We also have on sale trinkets made especially for the Mosque Cares from Mexico. These trinkets have Allahu Akbar engraved on them, as well as I love Allah. They are made from stone from Mexico in beautiful natural colors. They are $5 each. Excuse me, I believe $5.95. Finally, the last announcement is we are making plans for our African American History program the first Saturday of February, which is February 5th, 2005. Details will be announced in the next Muslim Journal, or you may call the Mosque Cares at 708-798-6750 for more information. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Imam Mohammed has just said that the trinket price has been a special lower rate at $3. Thank you. Alhamdulillah.
Again, we greet you with peace. Assalamu alaikum. We praise God, the Lord, sustainer of the worlds. He is most merciful, the merciful benefactor, the merciful redeemer, or as it's translated often, the beneficent, the merciful, and the compassionate, the merciful. He is Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Those are the two names that we translate, both meaning the God of mercy, a God of mercy. Mercy, firstly, in that He gave us the life we have. He made us human. And He made the world to support us, to support our life. And God says that He has made the earth to give us everything that we need for our life. All of our aspirations, God says, can be fulfilled on this earth. Praise be to Allah, praise be to God. We are addressing community, the individual life and community, how we are to build up our communities so that our souls will be pleased. The human soul cannot be pleased unless you do what you were created to do. When you do what you were created to do, then your soul will be pleased. But as long as you have not fulfilled what you were created to do or created for, then your soul will not be happy, and you can't be happy if your soul is empty and sad and painful or hurting. God wants us to care about ourselves. God wants us to value ourselves.
Right.
Nothing communicated to man or brought to us as education or news has respected our value as God has respected our value. In the world today, there are publics, populations influenced, their way of thinking is influenced by Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. There are other publics influenced by Buddhism, Hinduism, and many other religions. Great numbers of people, the great majority of people on this planet, are influenced by those major religions. And all of these religions place great value on the human person. And all of these religions invite the human person to wake up to the human value that they have by virtue of their creation, by virtue of the creation that they were created human. If you're created human, you have special possibilities for your life. Possibilities that is not open to any other life but human life.
Right.
Not even the angels, according to Revelation scripture, not even the angels have the freedom that human beings have. Not even the angels have the freedom to alter creation and recreate and get the great satisfaction in their souls and in their spirit and minds, the great satisfaction of doing things worthwhile, beautiful, and helpful to society, to the community, not only of the community of the family of man, but to the community of animals as well. Man has made history. And if you study history, you see that man has made progress. If you go get a book that is 1,000 years old and look at the environment, the human environment, its miseries and etc., its diseases, etc., and look at it now, you see that man has made progress. If you get a history book and read of what was existing for us just 200 or 300 years ago, you'll see we have made progress.
Right.
I've been living as a Chicagoan for most of my life, and I know Chicago 70 years ago. I know Chicago 70 years ago, okay? When I was a baby in Chicago, that Chicago was not the Chicago that I look at now. It was backwards.
Yes.
It was a backwards city when I look at the city of Chicago now. Traveling it around in the city was not as convenient as it is now. The smell of the air in the city was not as nice as it is now, because horse-drawn vehicles or horse-drawn carriages were going down the streets, and the horses were dropping their wastes on the streets, and you could smell that sometime as you walk or ride down the street. So man is making progress. And how are we making progress? We are making progress by building upon that work that others did before us. Building upon that work that others did before us. Building upon that was good for human life that others left with us. Building upon the progress in the material environment that others left with us. Fathers and mothers passing on their life story, passing on the life story of their mothers and fathers, passing it on to their children, passing on the wisdom and the good advice, passing on the good nature to their children. This is how we have made progress. If we stop doing that, then we will not have progress. We start to go backwards instead of forward. We start to go down instead of up. Yes. This is life, and this is history. So let us all recognize this, become aware of these things, and think seriously about life. Don't make a joke of life. Don't take life for a joke. Don't make your life a life of play. A life of play. You're not babies anymore. Right. I'm looking at an audience here of mostly grown-ups. Right. Very few children in here, very few babies that I'm looking at. So you don't make your life a life of play. God gave us play to train us for adult life and adult responsibilities. Right. When you play, you use your muscles, you use your reflexes, you use your endurance, and that's building you up to be able to have a good job and manage a good job and not get tired so fast. It's building you up to have physical skills for an adult responsibility, for a life of adult responsibility. So don't even take play in children for fun. No. God, let's fun all right, but God gave that fun to teach the children skills that they will need for an adult life of adult responsibility.
Oh, excellent.
We should understand these things and wake up. We should prepare ourselves to live in a world that offers a human being much more than the world of the past offered human beings. Right. We should be thankful to God for that. If we don't believe in God, we should thank whatever we imagine is responsible for that. We should be thankful. The point is to be thankful. Be grateful. Be thankful. Yes. Be appreciative. Yes. And when you do that, your soul will like you more. But when you don't do that, your soul won't even like you. And your soul will make you destroy yourself, because your soul wants to see you punished. Your own soul hates that you disrespect the wonderful creation that God has made you. No other creature has been made free to manage his own life and manage his or her own nature. No other creature have been made free to do that. Right. The animals can't manage their own nature. They can only live within and under their own nature. But a human being can manage his own nature. You can take your nature into your own hands and as your responsibility, and you can improve upon your own nature. Right. Every child that is born crawling around or lying around and eventually crawling around on four like animals. That's right. No matter how beautiful the baby, no matter how high the parents were in cultural development or whatever, the baby comes here crawling around, lying around and crawling around like an animal, and not able to speak a language. Right. It learns the language from us. And according to those who study the development of society, scientists, they say if you leave a child alone and not have that child supported by human beings or intelligent human beings, leave it alone. If it's found by animal and live with animals, it will think itself an animal, and it will try to behave and even try to speak like the animals, make sound like the animal that they survive among. History, this is history too. History have shown us that. So don't think that God wants you to stay on your all fours. God created you to stand up on 2 feet. And there are monkeys that stand up on 2 feet, and apes and other primates standing up on 2 feet. And there are some birds that stand up on 2 feet. I like to watch the penguin do their little shuffle. You know, they walk on 2 feet. 2 feet is not enough. To stand on 2 feet is not enough. But that's a start. You have to elevate yourself. And we learn from the wisdom of the ancient. We learn by way of revelation that if you care about yourself and you invest in yourself, you spend time on making your nature better, you spend time on making your intelligence better, you spend time on making your morals better, if you spend on yourself, if you spend on your own self to increase your own value, you can become the person that can bring relief and happiness, cleanliness, civilization, education. You can bring the beautiful life that we can imagine now in this time. Don't you know that was just a few thousand years ago, human beings couldn't even imagine living like human beings live now?
Go ahead.
They had no education, no science. They had no evidence that would give them that kind of mind and thinking.
That's right.
That they would think like we think with the opportunities that we're looking at and be able to proceed to go forward with our life like we can go forward with our lives. So we're very special people. In spite of all the trouble you're facing and all the bad news you're getting by way of television and whatever, in spite of all of that, we are blessed to be on this earth at this particular time. And sometimes it takes disasters, natural disasters, to wake some of us up. Look how the people who have suffered that quake in the ocean, the drowning, seeing a wave 30 feet high coming at them, that's frightening. That's enough to wake up the real person in that body. And maybe that's what we need to happen to us sometime. A great tragedy to wake up the human person in our bodies, because most of us are not respecting the human person in our own bodies. And we wonder how come we have so much trouble. We wonder how come we're suffering so much. We wonder how come drugs are being taken by everybody, because those bodies are only flesh. The human being is gone. Bring the human being back into those bodies and you'll see a difference. You'll see a difference in the way they behave. You'll see a difference in the way they behave before the temptations of drugs, before the temptation of violence. When the human being is in the body as the way he's supposed to be, or the way she's supposed to be in the human body, we can handle drugs. We can handle the temptation of drugs. We can handle the temptation to become violent. We can handle the temptation to put our burden on everybody else. To go out and pour our misery on the public, on the public transportation, on the public traffic. Drive so you get somebody killed.
Go ahead.
Drive so you deny them their opportunity to make a left turn at the corner. This is what's going on. Rudeness and cruelty on the streets. Motorists out to make another motorist miserable.
That's right.
This is a sad time for the state of human life in the human body. So come back home.
Yes, sir.
Have the human mind come back into those flesh bodies you got. And appreciate that God has made you more valuable than any other living thing.
All right, sir.
We degrade ourselves. We put ourselves down.
That's right.
When we mistreat human life, especially our own. I respect a suicide bomber who has a cause, who think he will get attention to his cause by killing himself and hurting his enemy by killing himself. I respect him more committing suicide in that fashion, although it's not permissible in our religion to do that.
Right.
We leave that only to God. We never should take our own life. Only God should say when we die, not us. We don't say when we die. We didn't say when we should be born or when we will be born, and we shouldn't say when we die. That's God. That's God's right, and we take a right from God, and we punish, and we have to be punished for that if we do that. So we know that's terrible. But what is worse than that is those who are committing suicide taking drugs. Those who are committing suicide just beating up on people and killing people.
That's right.
They're committing suicide. So eventually somebody's going to beat up on them and kill them. And they're dying fast.
Yes.
Many, millions are dying all over the planet Earth because of insane behavior.
Right. All right, bro.
Suicidal behavior. So this is a suicide that is ugly and more degrading than the suicide bomber. Let us wake up. It's wake up time. We should want to know something about this fine life that God has given to only humans. We should want to know something about it.
Yes.
And every religion that I know of that is practiced or lived by great numbers of persons on this earth, they attend that need to bring to the consciousness of their following human values.
Yes, sir.
Human values.
Yes, sir.
So that they will respect human life and the society can make progress.
Yes.
We cannot make progress if you don't respect human life.
Right.
If we respect human life, we can make progress. If you don't respect human life in your home, you may be in an apartment, you may be in your own house, but if you have members there sharing that environment, sharing that space, if they don't respect human life, that space will be made a hell for all the members occupying that space.
That's right.
It's no different for the town or the city. If the people are not respecting human life, then their behavior is going to make a hell for the rest of us.
Right.
A hell for everybody.
Right.
And really, that's what life is in most of the corners of these big cities is hell.
Right.
It's hell. It's a virtual hell.
Yes.
The suffering that goes on this earth today, it doesn't look any less frightening to me than what I learned that hell has for those who are going to hell.
That's right. Right. Yes, sir.
Hell is a place where you burn. You are burned. And you will burn and won't be burned up. Well, I see families miserable, mothers miserable, grandparents miserable, seeing their sons and daughters on drugs, going to the graveyard, violent prone, sick with immorality,
Right.
sick with moral corruption.
Right.
They're looking at that and can't do anything about it. That's hellfire.
That's right.
That's a fire that burns all the time.
Right.
That's a fire that burns and won't stop burning, and we are living in it, and we are not burned up, but we just burn, with no end coming in sight, we think.
That's it.
Yes, but we can turn that thing around.
Yes,
Bring
sir.
the human being, put the human being back in the body.
That's right.
Put the human being back in the body, and we will see a great difference.
Right.
That's what religion is all about. If it's about anything, that's what it's about. Religion is not about you going and shouting and pretending holiness and fainting and carrying on, and go out and leave the place, leave the church or the temple or the mosque or the whatever it is. You leave that and go right back to the same old life of the self-destruction, making others miserable and making yourself miserable.
That's right.
That's not religion. Religion is beautiful.
Yes.
Religion is intelligent.
Yes.
Religion respects human life so much that it wants us to have the intelligence to manage human life for ourselves.
Right.
This is Islam, this is Christianity, this is Judaism, this is Buddhism, this is Hinduism. Every religion wants you to have the intelligence to manage your own life, to manage your own self,
right.
and to get the satisfaction of seeing your life progress and knowing that your actions, your behavior, is what made that happen.
Yes. Yes, sir.
I came up in good, bad circumstances, and I'm not the only leader that's doing well who came up in bad circumstances. I came up in bad neighborhood circumstances. I was a child and I could walk out 2 blocks and run into a prostitute or run into a winehead. Sometimes I didn't have to walk anywhere. As soon as I stepped outside, there was the prostitute or the winehead or the drug, or sometimes a drug addict. And people who didn't care about themselves. But one thing, they were victims of the instruments of the devil,
Right.
like drugs and whiskey and stuff. But now we are victims of the instrument of our own selves.
That's right.
We're not hooked on drugs. We're not so poor that we have to drown our misery with alcohol. We live in nice apartments. We have color television. We're doing very well. but still the human life is not respected.
That's right.
We are mistreating our own human life, mistreating the lives of other human beings near us, our loved ones, our friends, our relatives. Parents abandoning their responsibility to their children.
That's right.
And I am not talking about responsibility to see that they have food on the table or to see that they have clothes to wear. The greater responsibility is to see that they have good sense,
That's right. All right, Father.
to see that they have intelligent human behavior.
Yes.
And parents are abandoning that responsibility
That's right.
and letting the children do their own thing and saying, well, what can you do? It's everybody doing it. Well, I'm telling you, those who think they go to hell, you know, by themselves or with a whole lot of company, you're wrong. You're wrong. You don't have company when you go to hell. You go to hell alone.
Yes. That's right.
And if you have company, the company increased the hell, so you're still alone. You're still alone.
That's right.
Yeah, hell will surprise you. In fact, I think it has surprised most of you already. Because you don't even know you're in hell. It slipped up on you.
Yeah.
Yes, there's some religions that believe hell and heaven start in this life while we are physically living on this earth. Some religions believe that. My religion is one of those religions.
All right.
That believe that hell starts in this life and heaven also starts in this life.
Right.
But you don't get the fullness of either until this life goes away.
That's right.
Then you'll wake up in another reality and you'll get the fullness of your good life or the fullness of your bad life. You'll get it completed. It will be completed for you. This is a belief that is in at least two of the major religions that I'm aware of, and maybe more than that. There are not many religions that are leading the publics of the world today. Not that many religions.
Right.
The religions that you don't know of, and there are many, thousands of them, they have very few following, very few followers. They don't have big followings.
That's right.
The big followings belong to the major religions.
That's right.
Judaism, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism. These major religions, they have the majority of the people in the publics of the world. In the publics of the world. So, can we then say, well, the state of the world is to be blamed on these religions? No, because I read these religions. I've been studying these religions for 40 years or more. And I know these religions. And I know I can read the beauty of these religions, the various religions. I can read any of those books. And I am put in a mind to respect what I'm reading, appreciate what I'm reading, and put great value on what I'm reading.
Right.
So if I can go to these religions, that is, go to their holy books, and read this and get this kind of feeling and get this kind of lift in spirit, it lifts my spirit when I see their beauty and their wisdom and their purpose, their good, pure purpose. When I see it, it makes me feel good. It makes me happy, and I am soothed by what I read.
Yes.
So it's not the fault of these religions, it's the fault of the publics. The public life goes astray from the religions.
That's right.
And we, as individuals, get weak for the public life, and we leave the good teaching the good family gave us, our good parents gave us, and we join the public life
Yeah.
and go to hell.
Yes.
The public life, especially in the modern world, or I should say not modern anymore, I should say industrial world, The public life in the industrial world is a life that lets you know right away it's all about money.
Yes. Right.
It's all about money. You step out in the public, you see people trying to get your money. As soon as you step out there and you see something, activity in the public, most likely somebody trying to get your money.
That's it.
In our neighborhood, sometimes certain quarters we live in, poor folks and people that have lost the respect for human life, we come out in our neighborhood and we can't hardly find a dog.
Yeah.
Dogs have disappeared. Yeah, I mean, I used to see a lot of dogs when I was a boy. Dogs have disappeared. Everything disappeared. Now, a prostitute gone. She ain't selling nothing. She ain't not selling no more. She gone. She done found another bag or another gig. Yeah. You know, this world is really strange now. It's really strange. Now, in order for us to appreciate human life, we have to appreciate community life.
That's right.
There's no way to appreciate your life or human life, your individual life, without us or you and us appreciating community life. God didn't make us to live outside of community. God made us to live in community.
Right.
God didn't make us to go with a mind that life is all about me. God made us to go with a mind that life is indebted to my family. Life is indebted to my community.
That's right.
Life is indebted to my city,
Yes.
my state,
Yes.
my nation.
That's right.
Yes, that's what God, that's how God makes us. God makes us with intelligence to appreciate life in community and to understand that that's the only way you can have life.
Right.
Oh, I don't want nothing. I'd rather just be by myself. What about the electricity? What about the water? What about the heat for the house and telephone? You gonna do all that by yourself? Can you bring all that into your house and to yourself by yourself? No.
Right.
The reality is that you don't ever live alone. You always live the life of community.
Yes.
And if you didn't have community life, you wouldn't be able to survive alone.
Right.
You'd have nothing.
Right.
You'd have nothing but bare earth. And I don't think this pampered generation that we have today can survive on the bare earth.
That's right.
You'll go out there and cut your throat real quick. Or look for something to kill yourself with real quick. Oh, I can't make it. Where am I going to stay tonight? Under a tree. Up on a branch.
Yeah.
You afraid some dogs will come get you, climb up the tree, go up and high on a branch.
Yeah.
Hug the branch and go to sleep. Get a few winks. You won't be able to sleep too long now. You'll be sleeping like a couple of minutes, a minute or so, half a minute, and waking up, you know. Some of us against government, we're against everything.
Yes.
Oh, everything is corrupt.
Yeah.
And when we look at you, that's what we see, corruption. But everything is corrupt. Reject the world, reject everything. Well, try living without anything but yourself. The big world is out there. Big earth is out there. You think you can find some seeds from a nut, a seed from an apple or something, or seeds from corn, and plant it and have the patience to wait for it to grow? And then get out there and gather it, go out there and work and bring it in, take it into your house and into your yard where there's no house and no grass and no flowers. Take it there and get you some dry wood or something, build you a fire. You think you can cook it? You think you can survive like that? No. You ain't got the spirit. You don't have the spirit and endurance to meet the challenge of a natural environment without man's work in it.
That's right. I like that.
Wake up
Yes.
and let us appreciate life more. Let us appreciate living in community more. Let us realize that we owe community life
Yes.
for the things that we enjoy on this planet Earth.
Yes.
Some community life. Whoever's responsible for the community or for the neighborhood, we owe them.
Yes.
The government order that protects the order of the neighborhood and the order of the city, we owe that order.
Right.
We pay taxes, we pay for that.
Right.
You're supposed to,
Right.
as a service to all of us. Don't be angry because you have to pay taxes.
Right.
Be angry because your taxes are not directed properly
Yes. That's right.
or used in the best manner or in the best way.
I like one.
Don't tear down the system. Correct the things that are wrong for the system and help the things that are right for the system.
right.
But don't turn against the system. The system managed to give us an environment wherein we can live as human beings and feel comfortable. You can't feel comfortable when you turn yourself loose out there with animals. You can't escape human civilization. You can't escape man's progress. Embrace man's progress, because man's progress is really your progress.
Yes. I like one.
Whatever man is able to achieve, it's a proof that God made you valuable,
Yes.
because you have the same thing that man has. You have a brain, you have hands to work with, you have a human soul, you have the same things the achiever has. Whatever the achiever has, you have it. Oh yeah, but I've been held back. Well, don't you think the first man was held back?
Yeah. That's right.
He go out there and plant and build a little house. Storm come through, knock his little cheap house down, wash out all his works.
Yeah.
He go out in the morning, look, ain't nothing there.
That's right.
And he worked all his life for it. Did he give up? No, he didn't give up. Even though he might have been old and too weak to work, his children and the young folks related to him and his friends, they got busy, and pretty soon they had another house up.
That's it.
Another house up.
Yes.
Another living established for themselves.
Right.
Are we prepared to do that?
Yes, sir.
We let something wash us out, knock us down, and set us back, we finish. We on welfare eternally.
That's right.
No spiritual change.
Go ahead, Brother Bernard.
Wake up.
Yes, sir. Right.
Some of us, we want the life that respects the value that God gave us and put in us.
All right, brother.
We want a life that respects that value.
Right.
I don't want a life where I don't have to use my brain. Mohammed the prophet, he said, there is no greater thing that God has made than the human brain.
All right, brother.
And when we look at the work of the human brain, we know the heart makes a contribution.
Yes.
The heart gets the brain started. And the heart makes requisitions to the brain. The heart says, oh, that's a beautiful house there,
Yeah.
but it's a little bit rough. Or it doesn't have enough flowers and plants. Put some trees around it. This is the heart speaking, right?
Yeah.
And the brain listens to the heart, and the brain says, that makes sense. Then the brain go on to set out to achieve it, right?
Yes, sir. Come on.
Make that beautiful house that your heart wants.
That's it.
Make it beautiful and comfortable like your heart wants it. Yes. But what did the work?
Go ahead.
Was it the heart or the brain?
Come on. Yes. Help us.
The heart makes the requisition, the brain does the work.
That's it. Right. Hand it out. Come on.
Yes. So you have to respect your brain.
Yes, sir.
Respect your brain.
Yes, sir.
And know that your brain is above the brains of all other living things.
All right, brother.
That you're favored with your brains to do things that they cannot do.
Yes.
Don't you know a roach still lives like a roach did 3,000, 4,000 years ago
Come on.
in the palace of Pharaoh?
Yeah.
I know because I read about the history of the pharaohs. And they got pictures of the roach. They got pictures and stone. They carved in stone, roaches. I don't know why I guess if these roaches don't stop bothering us at our apartments, one day some of us gonna have a religion and we gonna be putting some roaches up in stone too. These endurable creatures, these everlasting creatures, the roach. Might give them a place in the heavens.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Look, I'm making humor, but I'm not carrying on fun. I'm very, very serious. Very serious. So the roach, the way he moved, the way he lived 3,000 years ago in the palaces of the Pharaoh, same way he lives right now in your palace. Same way. Same way he crawls around, same way he, when you turn the light on, he runs and get a hide and go.
That's right.
You know, and you turn the light back off, he's out there busy trying to find the sugar, whatever you dropped off the table, stuff you dropped off the table.
Yeah.
Maybe a half a pork chop or something, or, you know, a half a chicken, whatever you dropped off the table, you know. You ain't got no money, but you just work the garbage collectors more than any other people. The rich don't work the garbage collectors like our poor folks in our neighborhoods work the garbage collectors, you know? Yeah, so I don't know what it is, you know, but there's something bringing out those roaches and those rats and things, and they're busy, but they don't have no advancement. They don't have no history to show that their life advanced.
Yes.
They're still living on the same low level of nature that they were created upon. But man was created upon life, human nature, but he was also created upon animal nature.
That's right.
And he rose up out of animal nature. He woke up to his own value.
Yes.
And he saw himself higher than the apes and the other animals, the monkeys and dogs and things. And then he prided himself and said, I'm human. Meaning I'm not meant to act like a dog. I'm not meant to be a ape or wolf or something. I'm meant to be human.
That's right.
I'm not meant to be a buzzard, not even an eagle.
That's right.
I'm better than that.
That's right.
And man proved in time that he is better than that.
Right.
He proved that he's better than all the animals at everything that they can do.
That's right.
Man watched the ducks fly from the air, fly and land in the water. And some of them would go down deep in the water.
Yeah.
Swim in the water, swim like a fish in the water, duck.
That's right.
Then come up to the surface, ride the surface.
Mm-hmm.
Then take off from the surface and fly in the air.
Yes.
Man finally caught up with him and say, look, I got more on you than language.
Yes, sir.
I got more on you than freedom of movement. I'm going to show you something. Man made a vehicle, go in, hit the water, go down in the water, come up, take off from the water.
Yeah.
That's what the duck could do.
That's right.
Whatever man saw anything else doing, eventually he was able to do it.
I like that.
The eagle fly above the storm. The man said, I ain't going to be satisfied until I make me an airplane to fly above the storm. Now we got airplanes fly high above the storm. Fly above the storm. The cloud, looking down on the cloud. Looking down on the lightning flashing in the cloud. Looking down on it. That's man.
That's right.
And that's what every one of you are. You're human.
Yes.
You're human.
That's right.
So wake up to your human value and stop disrespecting the great value that God made you.
That's right. I like that.
If you have a friend or a child, and you give that friend or child a precious thing as a gift for a birthday or whatever, if you see they don't care about it, if you see them leaving it on the floor with the trash, it hurts you. It hurts you. Now I know God doesn't hurt like we hurt. God is protected from this vulnerability or these weaknesses that we have. I know that. But you should at least imagine that whether God experienced hurt or sadness or not, how you think God is by you.
Yes, sir.
When he sees you take the most precious thing he gave anything in the world, never gave any life or any living thing or nothing dead, the value that he gave you,
right.
Then he catch you putting your body in a garbage can.
Yes. Yes.
That's what you're doing by the corruption that you let come into your life.
Right.
You're putting your body, the gift of that God gave you, you're putting your life in the garbage can.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Yes. And asking the government to pull it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Well, they don't pull it out. They stop pulling it out. It goes on the garbage truck. The garbage truck takes you and your garbage to the garbage dump.
That's right. That's a fact.
That's sad.
That's right, sir.
But that's the state of many of us right now. Some of us listening to this live broadcast are in that situation
Mm-hmm. Right.
where you're treating your own life as garbage
Right.
and blaming everybody but yourself.
Right.
Blaming everybody and everything but your own self.
Fact.
Wake up to the great value that you have as a human being. Wake up to the great help that you have for yourself
Yes.
as a human brain. Human brain. Not a freak brain. If you let the Satan's temptations, his vices and whatever, get you into a life of corruption, and you like it, you got a freak brain, not a human brain.
There it is. Yes, sir.
You ain't happy unless you bounce it up and down like a yo-yo. You got a freak brain in your body controlling you. You have turned your human brain off.
That's right.
It ain't on for you anymore. You got a freak brain working in your body or working in your head for you. Wake up to your excellence,
That's right.
human excellence. Wake up to your human excellence and come back to human life from that hell you made for
All
yourself,
right, sir.
following the way of the immoral public.
That's right. All right, sir.
Don't go the way of the immoral public.
Right.
Wake up. Be at the controls yourself. You know, there's no better friend or helper than the true person that we were born with when we came from our mothers.
Right. All right.
When we were delivered from our mothers as babies, we were delivered true people.
That's right.
True people.
That's right.
If you go back to that innocence, to that goodness, to that innocent life we call the life of the infant or the baby, you'll be going back to your true life. And if you can get back connected with your true life, then you'll have a spirit to build upon the goodness and upon the excellence of life and not live a life of recklessness,
Right.
insane pleasures, violence, drugs, alcohol, stupidity. Some people give their life to stupidity,
That's right. That's right.
and they're competing they're looking for a stupid person so they can have some competition.
Yes.
Yes! Give their life to stupidity and go outside, see if they can find a stupid person so they can have some competition.
Right.
Oh, this guy think he's nuts. Let me show him. He hasn't seen a fool till he seen me. That's what happens when we get separated from our human life.
That's right.
So we have to get it together, please.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
You're hurting us. Your life is hurting us.
Yes.
Most of us don't care but there are many of us that do care.
All right, brother. That's right.
And as long as they are human beings, separated from their human spirit and human life, suffering, corruption, violence, misery, we can't be happy.
That's right.
We can't be happy at home. We can't be happy anywhere.
That's right.
We can't be happy until we see you come back
Yes.
to your human selves and appreciate and value your human life. Then we can be happy.
That's right. All right, brother.
We need that if we're going to change the look of African American neighborhoods or black neighborhoods. We know we have individuals who excel, who are making more money than blacks ever made since we've been on this continent, in this part of the world.
That's right.
Yes, making big money. But how do you think they feel when they go home, turn on the news, turn on television, and get the reports of the black neighborhoods? When they hear the state of the black neighborhood or see the state of the African American or the black neighborhoods, how do you think they feel? How do you think Oprah Winfrey feels when she become conscious of the neighborhoods of African American people? How everybody but a black man can make business in a black neighborhood.
Right. Come on.
How do you think she feels?
Yes, sir.
She has to feel bad. So none of us can really be happy and be free from the misery of all of us until at least we look and like and resemble people who have a conscience.
All right, brother. That's right.
We don't resemble people who have a conscience. The Spanish people have a conscience. They're conscious of being Spanish. They're conscious of respecting their own families, respecting the Spanish people's life.
Yes.
They have a pride.
Yes. Right.
They take pride in work.
That's right.
Now we know a lot of them are violent too.
That's right.
The big evils of the city is just too much for many people, but still their achievements are better than ours.
That's right.
When we look at the community life, I can go to a Spanish neighborhood and ride down the streets for blocks and see nothing but Spanish stores,
That's right. Yes, sir. That's right.
Spanish businesses advertised,
Right.
riding for blocks. I come back home to my neighborhood, boy, I'm telling you. So we're economically dead.
Yes.
As a people, we're economically dead. I didn't say commercially dead. You're commercially alive.
Yes.
Oh, you spend some money,
Yes.
but you're economically dead. See, economics is the science of how money works and how those things that represent money work. Goods, material goods, etc. So economics is a study of that. It has to do with the life, the material life of society, and how it's converted into money, and how money is a medium of change for us to buy these material things and living these material quarters.
Yes.
Economics. So since we are not having business producing wealth, we are economically dead.
It's a fact.
We may be dollar-wise alive. We may be business-wise alive. Yeah, you dress up in your business suit and you go and you work. You go work for somebody's business.
Yes.
Might be in your neighborhood, most likely it's out of your neighborhood. And you come back to your neighborhood, but you don't have any business
That's it.
in your neighborhood.
That's it.
So you're in business, you're alive. Money-wise, you're alive. But economically, you're dead.
That's a fact.
Economically, you're dead.
That's right.
And let me tell you something. When you read of the great religions, how they speak of multiplying and everything, and great love for family, and multiplying their family in numbers, increasing in children. The joy of a man is more sons and daughters. The joy of the mother and more children, until the black are freed from slavery. And then the joy is no more, having big families. We got everybody wanting to cut down on number of children. We've changed everybody. Some say, well, if I have too many children, I'm gonna have too many headaches. I got another child that's gonna go to public school. I can't afford a private school. And the public school is just what it says, public school. School with the public in it. Now, I don't want my children going to that school. And I can't, well, honey, I know we had planned to have 25 children like grandmama and grandpa had down in Georgia. But let's make it one digit, not 25. How about 2? I think maybe we can manage 2, you know. And sometimes 2 give them so much hell they wish they didn't have any. So times have changed, but not because plenty is not here. We have more than we ever had.
That's it.
Time have changed because the mind have changed from being religious and human to being public crazy.
Yes. All right. That's right.
And with that, I want to conclude this part of this address. It's a live broadcast, and we're happy to be speaking to you. And we hope that you will tune in every first Sunday. In fact, I wish I could talk to you every day. It might happen too one day.
All right.
I wish you could have live broadcasts every day. But our friends and our human family and the radio listening audience, we appreciate you being with us, and we hope to see you next first Sunday, February. First Sunday in February for this live broadcast. We want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank the radio stations for welcoming us. And we wish all of you all a beautiful, prosperous, blessed New Year. Peace be on you. Assalamu alaikum.
Beer.
God is. Well, we coming now. Quran, Muhammad, the messenger of God. It was no big deal for me to conform to that.
Yes, sir.
In fact, it was relief for me to conform to that. My human nature, my human soul, just wouldn't let me be.
Yes.
Knowing with my mind and my knowledge in my mind that we were not in accord with that.
Yes.
Made me uncomfortable. And the more I got with that, the more comfortable I got in my soul and in my mind.
I like that.
Yes. So there's no big deal for me to do that. I had plenty of help to do that from my father. My father told me to think
Yes, sir.
and be intelligent.
Yes.
My father told me to think deep
Yes.
and not to take things on the surface
Yes.
without digging beneath to see what's under it.
Yes.
So he trained me to dig and see what's under the cover of the book.
That's right. That's right.
What's under the cover of the language in the book.
Yes.
And when I obeyed him, I started pulling out stuff that said, well, this temple has to be torn down
All right. Yes, sir.
in 3 days
Yeah.
so we can raise it up again.
I like that. Yes, sir.
So I said, well, the temple wasn't put here to stay. It was built to be torn down in 3 days.
Yes.
So a new one will be erected.
I like that.
Praise be to Allah. And that's what we set out to do under my leadership.
Yes, sir.
Thank God. And we accomplished it.
I like that.
And we accomplished it.
Right.
But still, I look at you all, and you look like you're still waiting, look like it's February 1975. I think it was about 5 o'clock when I was speaking. And you look like you're still right there at that time. Look like I'm greeting you this first day. And your faces look the same way. I'm not speaking of all of you, but too many in this audience right now. Your faces look just like they did just the first day. Like you do not know, you have no idea whatsoever
Come on, buddy.
of where we are and where we're going.
All right, brother. Right, come on with it.
Well, let me tell you where we are.
Come on.
We are 40 years
Yeah.
from slavery in Egypt.
All right, brother. Right.
And all the old heads that couldn't get any new ideas in them are dead.
That's it. That's it.
And Joshua is saying, let's move on.
There it is. All right, brother.
That's where we are.
Yeah.
And Joshua is saying, don't forget why we are here. We chose not to stay slaves under Egypt, Pharaoh. So don't forget why we're here.
Yes, sir.
We are here to build a new world of our own.
All right, brother. Yes, sir.
We are not here to ask for another master.
Right.
We didn't have an easy time leaving Pharaoh. He killed a lot of us.
Yes, he did.
He tried to kill all of us.
Yes, he did.
That white supremacist,
That's right.
Pharaoh.
Yes.
But we escaped him with the help of good people and God's angels. We escaped him. Now we're in a new land.
All right, brother. Yes.
We out here in the desert.
Yes.
And ain't no welfare department to go to.
Come on.
If it is, you should imagine.
Yeah.
You should force yourself to say no
Yes. That's it.
to welfare.
That's it. All right, brother. Right. Right.
Welfare resembles the plantation life.
That's right. That's right.
Only it's worse. Because the plantation life kept busy my nature, my man nature. It kept busy my man nature. It kept me busy going out working and using my man muscles, my adult muscles.
Yes. Yes, sir.
It kept me getting up in the morning
Yes.
and going out and working the fields,
Yes.
coming back in tired. But I was strong.
Yes.
I could lift 150 pounds
Yes.
or more.
That's right.
I was strong.
Yes, sir.
Now the pimp can't lift anything.
That's right. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Come on.
So actually it's worse than, the situation now is worse
That's right.
than plantation.
That's right.
At least we respect somebody that says, okay,
Yeah.
up, get up, go to the field,
Yeah.
let's do a day's work.
That's right.
But now you ain't got nothing, we bored to death. Oh man, give me a joint. Let me smoke a joint. I'm bored to death. You got a joint, man? Yeah, joint. After a while, the joint ain't strong enough. Got to take something stronger.
Yeah.
After a while, he's not even human. He looks like a stone in the face.
That's right.
All right, looks like an old tree with no leaves.
Right. That's right. That's right.
Look like bark, as my brother said.
That's right.
He said, Wallace, you should have seen so and so and so. Say he messed up his life and say he looked like a dead tree walking.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's wasting our lives and everything. So we have to change all this.
All right. Yes.
And we're going to change it by doing what I've been speaking on for now an hour and about 10 minutes. That is, seeing ourselves as not individual life, community life.
All right.
Every person has to see himself as community life.
Yes.
You know, the great wisdom in the scriptures that you read, you don't understand them. Things that Jesus said to get his people to see what is the real life. Others said it in the Old Testament. It was said in the Old Testament. Of David, the same thing was said.
Yeah.
David's men said to David, they said, King, you are flesh of our flesh and bones of our bones.
That's right.
They were telling the king, you can depend on our cooperation, because whatever you are here to serve, we are here to serve the same.
Right. I like it.
And we're going to serve it as though we are one person.
Yes.
You can depend on us to conduct our life in accord with your own personal life.
Yes.
If you can trust your hand, you can trust our hand.
I like it.
If you can trust your feet, you can trust our feet.
Yes.
Because we are telling you, King, we are one body.
Yes.
We are bone of your bone and flesh of your flesh.
Right.
Then Jesus comes in the New Testament and he tells his following, you are members of my own body.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Members of our own body, of my own body. And if we understand, Islam requires of us the same. Islam says your life and your death is as the life and death of one single person.
Right. I like it.
If one person can live, all the rest can live by following that way of that person.
I like it. Yes, sir.
But if we follow one who's corrupt or stupid or insane in his behavior, in his life, then he takes all of us to death who follow him. So we live in one and we die in one. And if there's any single one of us, whether it be a prophet or a saint or whatever, or a wise man or a teacher or whatever, if there's any single one of us, male or female, that is able to rise up in the life that God created for us, to draw others unto us so they will have the life too. Yes. It is only because we have risen up in the human nature that God created us for.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ was able to say that because he was in the perfect human nature that God created us for.
Right.
Yes, David was able to say that before Jesus Christ because he was in the perfect human nature that God created us for.
Yes, sir.
Muhammad is given to us, and God says of Muhammad, you will certainly find in him an excellent model of life for any who believe in God and the hereafter. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes. God give us him as the model life for us to emulate.
Yes.
Become like that life. Live like that.
Yes.
This is the human type. This is the human life. Don't behave like those out there destroying the neighborhood, corrupting the neighborhood, making the misery for families. Don't follow these crazy people. Find the one who is established on the human pattern that God, the creator, the designer of the stars and the sky and earth, and whatever's in the earth, follow that person.
Yes. Yes, sir.
And I'm sure we can find more than one.
Yes.
We're not so extinct that there's only Imam W.D. Muhammad standing up in the human model that God wants us in. No, I'm sure there are others. You can find others, but they're very rare. Very rare. You know, I heard my father say at the table once, like when he did all the time, he'd have, they call it table talk. That's the language that's given to Prophet Muhammad. But he did have, you know, southern people, they have table talk. That's just the way of folks, regular folks, is to eat and have conversation, enjoy, socialize and have conversation. So one of those times my father was talking, he said, well, he said, there was a woman and she had a bone. And she was seen in the public walking with the bone in her hand. And somebody came up to her and said, woman, why are you carrying that bone? That is the bone of a man. Bone of a good man. But good men were so rare, so hard to find. That she was holding on to the bone of one that died. It's the bone of a good man. Or you parents, you know, raising your children, spending all your money on struggling, not giving in to the corruption of the public life. And your daughter taken by one of these young men, and you have to send her money to take care of her and him. I know some of you all want to walk out, go to the graveyard, and pick up, this is where George died. Let me see if I can find something left. Take it and walk through the city, walk through the downtown area, and hope somebody asks you a question. Yeah, this is the bone of a good man. Now, let me get back on a serious note here. Although that's serious. That is serious. You know, God wants us to see with our eyes.
Yes, sir.
God wants us to see clearly with our eyes how we are to know ourselves and the external world.
Yes.
God wants us to know ourselves and the external world. If you could take a lesson from man's world, it can put you back in a situation or a position to appreciate what God offers us. And God always offers the best.
That's right.
You look at man's world, everything he got, in order for you to benefit from it, you have to use your good sense.
Yes.
Man makes shoes. If you want to wear shoes, in a certain way, you put them on.
That's right.
You don't cut a hole in the bottom and try to stick your foot in that way. They got a place there to put your foot. Your foot goes in the top.
That's right.
You put your foot in, if it laces up, you lace it up.
Right.
If it doesn't buckle up, you buckle it up. If it just slips in there, you just slip it in. And you walk in the shoe. But there's some kind of sense, there's an amount of good sense that you need to benefit from anything man-made.
Right.
Like this cap I'm wearing here. It's supposed to be worn like that. I can't stick it on my chin. It won't work there well. It goes on top of my head. A car. Most of the youngsters want cars. Even before they get old enough to drive one.
Mm-hmm.
They want cars. Everybody wants their own car.
Right. That's right.
But when you get that car, you got to use good sense.
All right. Right.
You got to follow the good sense instructions that they give to licensed drivers.
Right. Right.
And the manufacturer of that car, who made that car, he knows more about that car than you.
Yes.
He knows how to treat that car better than you do.
That's right.
Now, isn't God a manufacturer of our human bodies?
Yes. All right.
And if you believe that, shouldn't he know better how to take care of this human body than we do?
Yes, sir.
So we don't have they give us a manual, say, okay, service this car the next 5,000 miles or whatever, service this vehicle, and do this, and get that. Then you leave it, you got it with you. You got your Bible, you got your car Bible there, right?
Yes, sir.
Or you got your, whatever it is, automobile Quran. You got your automobile Quran.
Right.
And it's going to tell you how many prayers it has, how many wudu, and how many gurs, and how many salats, and how many rakats in the salat. It's going to tell you all that, right?
That's right.
And it's going to tell you if you miss these, and you just miss too many of these, your value is going to go down.
That's right.
Maybe you'll still be driving this car, but the value is going down because you didn't keep up the service. Huh? Yeah, so when we look at man's world, don't we see sensible instruction?
Yes, sir. All right.
And don't we find ourselves conforming to the direction that they give us?
Yes.
To live in this man's world, you have to follow the direction that they give us, that man's world give us. Now you want to live in the world of spirit, in the world of God, in the world of soul, and heaven and whatever, but you don't want to follow any direction.
Yeah.
You don't want to follow the book that the Maker gave us.
Yeah.
The Maker gave the book to Moses.
Yeah.
And before him gave the book to Abraham.
Right.
The Maker gave the book to Jesus Christ.
Yes.
The gospel, the good news. And the Maker gave the book to Muhammad the prophet. Peace be upon his servant. The Maker gave him those books. And those books are for us.
Yes.
And all that you have in your world is nothing in comparison to what God gave those servants of his. Nothing.
That's right.
Your world would not be surviving, it wouldn't be even established if it was not for human beings believing, having faith
Yeah.
in those great servants of God and preserving what they left and building a new world by the blueprint left to them from those great servants of God.
Right. Right.
This is what I know to be a fact. We would have no democratic republic if it was not for wise men perceiving and seeing the wisdom in Scripture
Right.
and the direction for human society in Scripture.
That's right.
That was the only way they came to this great idea we call America, or call the Democratic Republic.
Right.
That's the only way they could have gotten here. I can prove that anybody got some sense
Right.
and got some knowledge. You have to have sense and knowledge. Anybody read, if you're read, you know history. I can show you from Scripture and shine light of Scripture on history. I can shine the light of Scripture on political history.
Right.
I can shine the light of Scripture on industrial history,
Right.
the history of industrialized nations. I can shine the light of Scripture on all of them. And I can show anybody with good common sense, I can prove to you that the Scripture was before them with the pattern, with the blueprint of how to establish that life.
Right. Right.
So you're being cheated out of a valuable life because you're weak for it. That's the only reason why. You're weak for it. You eliminate yourselves. Nobody else eliminates you. You eliminate yourselves because you follow sleep. You follow death.
That's right.
You follow surrender.
That's right.
So you eliminate yourselves. I have no spirit to sleep in the face of work to do. I have no spirit to die
All right, brother.
with great hope for tomorrow,
All right, brother.
staring me in the face.
Yeah.
No. Wake up, people, please. It's time to demystify this world. Take the mystery out of it.
Yes.
For the common man, he's the only one that carries the burden, and he's left in the dark
Yes.
because he can't be trusted with his own life. But that's the way of one disposition of mind under God. There are two main dispositions of mind under God. One is the disposition that you can't trust the common man with his life. So you have to hoodwink him. You have to keep him in the dark. The other position is that he's a valuable creature created to rise up to any challenge.
Yes.
But God gave us this life as a test or a trial.
Yes.
It's to test us as a human body.
Yes.
You hear what I said?
Yes.
To test us as a human body. You know, they say the body congregation.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
The body congregation. Now you know there are many people in the congregation, but they use the single noun body.
Yes. That's right.
The body of the congregation.
That's right.
Well, that's exactly what we're talking about. One single person, but in many. One in the many. And one living by the pattern that the many live on, or that the many live by. And therefore the function, the essential function of life is the same for all of us equally, as though it was one function and not many functions and many individuals.
That's right. That's right.
Yes. We're given language, and we need to be educated.
Yes, sir.
Religion, if it can't be trusted to the majority of the people, to the masses of the people, and it have to be entrusted to just the enlightened person or the person that's given revelation, we'll stay in the condition we're in right now.
Yes.
When most of the people non-productive,
That's right.
with terrible burden on their souls.
That's right.
No, Jesus Christ, peace be on him, he said of them, they will arrest me in the night. And everything that I've done it in the light.
That's right.
Then Muhammad comes along, continuing
That's right.
that work.
Yes, sir.
God says of him that we've given it to you that it may be delivered or given in plain language.
Yes.
For it to be made clear and to clear up
Yes.
matters that are confused or in error.
Right.
This is the way. And great progress was made for the masses of people in his day and time.
That's right. Go ahead.
How come it's not done in these days?
Come on.
Great progress was made.
Yes.
And it was the common person, the common men that followed him. Common people, slaves, were free. And even before that freedom, they were already insisting upon being called a Muslim or follower of Muhammad the Prophet.
That's right.
And we know what happened to one of the slaves called Bilal,
That's right.
because he wouldn't denounce the religion. And his masters tortured him to get him to denounce the religion. And a companion of the Prophet, Abu Bakr, came and bought him from his master, so he could have the freedom to practice Islam or to practice his religion. So Muhammad attracted the masses of the people.
That's right.
And there's a saying of his that makes it very clear what he's all about. This saying goes like this. It says that he was offered a path through the mountains to get where he had to go. And he was offered a path through the plains. He chose the path through the plains. This is a saying of Muhammad the Prophet, prayers and peace be on him. What does that mean? Muhammad was saying to them, I am not of the nature to want to rule over people.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to establish a government to control people and rule them.
Right.
I refuse to establish a governmental order.
Yes.
My mission is not to guide people in the building of governments.
Yes.
My mission is to guide people in the building of human life, human families, human communities.
All right, brother. Right.
That's what Prophet Muhammad was telling them.
Yes.
Islam is a religion of freedom, justice, and equality.
Right.
This is what my father told me, and the more I learned about it, I said, good God Almighty, it must have been an angel that brought them that kind of language, that Islam is freedom, justice, and equality. It had to have been an angel, a God's messenger, had to bring a messenger in some form, a bird or something, A cat once brought me guidance,
Yes,
whether you
sir.
believe it or not.
Yes, sir.
A cat once brought me help from God. Yes. And I still practice the wisdom I learned from that cat. I practice it right now at home. It helps me a lot.
I like that.
And I've shared it with members of my family, and I've shared it with my friends, what that cat taught me. My cat, called P2, Panther 2. It was a child of its mother. Mother was Panther 1. Both black, beautiful black, female cats. Yes. So I'm sure that that message, short message, look how easy it was. I heard it around 6 or 7 years old from the ministers, from my father. He used to say it regularly in the early days, like 40s, and even the 50s, he was still doing it. Islam is freedom, justice, and equality. Well, that makes sense. You're telling blacks to leave the church and become Muslims? Why? Why should we leave the church and become Muslims? Well, for freedom, justice, and equality. That's reason enough. Yeah, Elijah, that's reason enough. Come in. Why? Because we were in this country denied equal citizenship.
Right.
And that lasted all the way up to the 60s.
Right.
We were denied equal citizenship. So when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad began preaching, there was no equal citizenship for us in this country.
Right.
You might say, well, that was in the South. No, everywhere.
Yeah. Right.
In the South, it was just more bitter, more cruel, and bolder. Shameless.
Right.
But in the North, it was existing too. The same belief that you are inferior, you are not human like white folks, and you shouldn't be accepted in their society with them to share their society with them.
Right.
Stay to yourself. I remember reading the Chicago Tribune want-ads as a boy in Chicago. I remember those want-ads now, and I know Elijah, and I've got a brother here, Elijah, and might have another brother here. Members of my family, we can tell you that Chicago Tribune had want-ads that said white only, whites only. They let you know don't even go and ask for that job. Whites only. In Chicago, this ain't Mississippi. I'm talking about Chicago. Not Jackson, Mississippi, or wherever, Greenberg, whatever. No, this is Chicago I'm talking about. And we have had blacks lynched in Chicago. Why? Because he was in a neighborhood after dark, and some whites caught him and asked him what was he doing there. He said he was coming off of work. He worked late. They lynched him. You recall that, Elijah? Yes, sir. Yeah? In Cicero. Cicero, working over in Cicero, and they lynched this young man. Brutal killing of this young man. So we're not talking about, oh, well, you want to point the blame on the South. No, the blame has to be pointed on the white supremacist system that was ruling everywhere in America. White supremacy was the rule everywhere in these United States. You all want to excuse the North, excuse Boston, excuse that. Who was the president of Boston when they had us on the plantation?
That's right.
It was the same president that was voted for by those people who had us on the plantation. They voted in one president, not two. They didn't vote one president in for the plantation South and another president in for the East and the North. They voted one president in. So that one president was supported by all those white bigots that was mistreating us in the South. He was supported by them. They voted him in.
That's right.
And he was catering to them, not changing the system.
Right.
Until the time came when the Quakers and others and Jews joined them, and mainly Frederick Douglass, mainly because of Frederick Douglass' determination and his skills, his mental skills, his education and his ability to articulate the problem, to speak very clearly and sharply, and to reach the hearts and the minds of whites in Christianity and shame them
Yes. Yeah.
out of that ugly thing that they were supporting.
Right.
That's what happened to change things. And it was changed, thank God.
Yeah.
And thank God for all the good supporters we had
That's right.
from Christians and from Jews. Thank God for a human soul that couldn't accept to be devaluated
Right.
and put down below its dignity. Frederick Douglass and many like him, males and females, thank God that they still stood up in their human nature, in their human excellence, and demanded their rights. Thank God for that. But now you look at the world today, and you see the laws have changed. Thank God for that too, that the laws have changed. We can go to court now, and we can get a sentence to punish the people that deny us our rights. We know we can get that now. But you waiting for Jesus Christ to come and take you up in his arms and say, Rainier, you don't have no more words now, Mary. I'm here for you. I'll make sure the lights are turned on at night in the house. And I'll make sure they turn off at bedtime, whatever time you like to go to bed. And I'll make sure the water bill's paid. And I'll clean up the kitchen for you. I'll make up the bed and get all this stuff you got strewn all over the room. I'll take care of all this for you. And that boy that's on drugs, I'll take care of him for you too. That daughter that won't go to school and just want to lay up here in the bed with that pimp of hers, I'll take care of that for you too, honey. You're waiting on Jesus Christ, some Savior to come in. God says to us in our religion, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. Oh, you who have faith, save your own selves and your families from the fires of passion. Passion for wrong things and not passion for the right thing. God says save yourself for it. So don't think you're going to get a Jesus Christ to come to you.
That's right.
And take on your burden and do everything for you that God made you to do for yourself.
That's right. Yes.
Don't hope for that.
That's right.
God wants you to see the great edifice that he made when he made you.
Right.
So he says, observe the sky. I'm getting a little warm here. I don't know if it's the heat, but it's warm.
It's hot.
I don't believe in mistreating myself. Right back there. Yeah. See, some people care more about looking pretty than being comfortable. Yeah. Young lady go out and she got an outfit she just got to wear. This, you know, it's 10 above zero. And she got to wear this outfit. And she out in the cold weather, Chicago's wind is stripping her. And her breast is showing. Breast is all showing, you know, and the body is all naked almost like she's wearing a swimsuit. She have a good time. Christmas Eve, New Year comes, she's in the bed, sick as a dog.
Right.
Now, I care more about life than I care about the way you look at it, you know, the way you feel when you see it. I don't want you to say, oh, he's handsome. Lord, say he's ugly. Shoot, I put a monster coat over me. I get in a monster's fur, you know, look ugly. I don't care. If that's what it takes to keep me warm and keep cold, keep me from getting sick tonight, you know. And you don't have to like the way I look.
There it is.
Turn your head. So God says he has made this world and he made it to support our life and to give us all that we need for our life.
Right.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
And God says when this world is finished, he says that hereafter that he'll give to those who earned it, it will be the same as the space of the skies and the earth combined.
That's right. All right.
So God didn't say in our religion, and I don't think he said it in other people's religion either. God didn't say in our religion that when you get the hereafter after this world, you're going up in the sky. He said if you want to go up in the sky, go up in the sky.
Right. That's right.
But also it's going to be the space down here too.
That's right. That's what he said.
The hereafter is going to be the space down here and the space up there. All of it.
That's right.
That's going to be the space for us to occupy.
That's right. All
Now
right.
isn't that good news?
Yes, sir.
That's what Jesus Christ came to give to the world. And some of them got it.
Yes.
Yes, some of the favorite leaders, the saintly leaders, they got the right understanding.
Yes.
God frees our soul to live in all the space that he himself created. And man has gone to the skies, and man has also occupied the earth. And it says when they get to the new life, they will say, this resembles what we were in before.
That's right.
You hear that?
Yes.
This is not me talking. This is what Muhammad the prophet left with us from God talking.
All right.
Says when they get in that new life and new world, they'll say, this resembles what we were in before. Well, look, if God is going to do justice by me, don't give me something looking like E.T. for a wife in heaven. I want somebody looking like Shirley or some of these women that I fell in love with while I was down here on the earth. That's what I want. Now, don't mistreat me and call it heaven God. Well, God ain't going to mistreat us. He said, you're going to say this resembles what we had before.
Look at you.
He brought me some water in my throat that's clear as a whistle, and I'm going to leave it just like that right now. I ain't got time for the water, but I'm tempted. I really should drink it. I love water, especially good water. The older I get, the more I love water. I guess it's because I can't hold it like I used to. No, really, I'm not drinking it because. Now, God tells us plainly, but how many will see? You know, God made it easy, but for us it's difficult. God made it very easy. You don't need everybody knowing how to get to the new or the world or the promised land. You only need one knowing.
That's right.
If that one is decent, that one is going to share with everybody else.
That's right.
So the signs that God wants us to see. Don't ever expect everybody to see it. That's not the way of God. That's not the way of intelligence. The way of intelligence, the way of God is to give it to one, the one give it to others.
That's right.
And what's the good in this? Is it just economy? Oh, God made it less difficult or less expensive on him by giving it to just one. No, it's not just economy. It's not just to make it less a problem. God knows human nature, and he wants to awaken human nature in us. He knows if he gives it to one, it's the right one, that one is going to share it with all the others.
Right.
And that's going to awaken in the others.
Right.
That same charity, that same goodness. When they see it displayed by one of them, they love that person.
That's right.
And they're influenced by his goodness, and they become good or better.
Yes.
So this is how Allah awakens the best that's in us, by giving it to one, and the one shared us, and then we love him because of his goodness, his generosity, his unselfishness. Yeah. We love him for that. And that awakens that same thing in us. The same excellence that he has, it begins to be nourished by his sentiments and by his goodness. Nourish the ground for that thing to spring up in us and become a great life.
All right, brother.
This is the way of God.
That's right.
So don't think when I speak all of you should know. Oh, I'm waiting to see if he's going to say the right thing. What? You know the right thing? Where you come from? Please, let me get acquainted with you. Sure didn't come from the ghetto one. If you know the right thing, because you would have changed that ghetto. You'd be doing just what I'm doing. You'd have a business in the ghetto. Or you'd be telling the people to wake up to the absence of business in our name. Do something about these neighborhoods. Yes. You'd be on the case. So don't pretend you know something. Be like I am. And I got this from the saints before me. We say we know nothing. God, you know we know nothing. Because whatever we know is only because of your mercy. Only because of your mercy and your love for your creatures that we know. On our own, we know nothing. We come in the world knowing nothing. And some of us go out the same way. Pity what we do. Okay, so God talking to us. I know there are many who say, oh, what is he doing? He ain't supposed to be doing this. If he's really blessed to see these things, he should know he's not supposed to be sharing this with the common people. God says in the scriptures, says, observe how the sky is raised up over you, raised high above you. The sky. And he says, observe the camel. He got humps that raised up, going on his back, camel. And he also says, observe the mountains, how they are raised up.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So God's pointing us to things that are structured higher than us. The canopy of the sky, way above us. The distance seems to be immeasurable. We can never imagine where it stops.
Yeah.
So high, so far out of reach.
Yes, sir.
And mountains, we see some mountains, and I've been at the base or at the foot of some mountains and looked at the top and had a little experience climbing, so I know it was hopeless for me to want to climb up to the top of that mountain.
Yes.
It will wear you out, defeat you, you'll be found dead up there somewhere, or they'll start falling back down. Yeah. Raised up high. And God says there are signs in these things, in the creation itself, and also signs in you.
That's right.
Also signs in you.
Yes.
Now, so what is God talking about there? When God tells us to observe how the sky is raised up over us, is God telling us just to look up at the sky like a dog or a monkey? They look up at the sky. What the sky gonna do for them?
That's right.
They've been looking up at the sky for millions of years. The sky haven't changed their life.
That's right.
So God says, observe the sky. What he wants us, what is he saying to us? Not the sky of that creation, the sky of your own creation.
Yes, sir.
That's what he wants you to observe. the sky of your own creation, but take from the world that I made a lesson. Let my world give you a message for the ordering of your world.
That's right.
Now see how my sky is raised up so high and beautiful. You see how peaceful it is.
Yes.
When the clouds roll by, they're not in the lower regions. The blue sky is far out there above clouds.
That's right.
Then when you look out there on a clear night and you observe my creation, my artwork, my design, my order, and how quiet it is up there. Isn't it restful?
Yes. Yes, sir.
How peaceful it is.
Yes, it is.
Now when you make your sky, pattern your sky after mine.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So when your subjects
Yes.
look up at your sky,
Yes.
they feel peace.
Yes.
They feel order.
Yes, sir.
They feel the absence of trouble.
Yes.
They see beauty.
All right, brother.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
This is the reason why God is telling us about the sky. You don't need a prophet to come tell you to look up at the sky. Look up at the sky. Rats look up at the sky when they go outside. But they can't get up there.
Yeah. All right, brother.
See the sky, how it is raised up.
Yes, sir.
Now, for English-speaking people, the sky is called heaven. Heaven. For Arabic-speaking people, it's called sky. That's right. Ain't no heaven for sky and sky. No two words for sky in Arabic. There's one word for sky in Arabic. So if you want to say heaven, then you still have to say sky.
Yeah.
So the little child that hears his father or mother or brother or uncle or somebody saying, yes, one day we hope to be in the heavens. He gonna hear skies.
Yeah.
No different word. Same word for the star, the one the stars are in, the one the clouds come down, blot out for us. And the same one, that's what he gonna hear. One word, okay? Skies. And when he hears heaven, he's gonna get a picture of the earth. Clear waters, pure waters.
Yes, sir.
Gardens underneath which rivers flow.
Oh, yes.
So this, I don't look up to find gardens.
Go ahead. That's it.
I don't look up to find rivers. I look down here.
All right, brother.
So in Arabic language, when you hear the heaven,
Yeah.
your mind comes down here.
All right, brother. That's right. All right, brother. Yes, sir.
And here, when you hear English, heaven in English, your mind go up there.
Yeah.
And it's true. Peace is up there.
That's right.
What you need for your soul as a condition is sky.
Yes.
What you need for your mortal life as a condition is earth.
All right, brother. All right, brother. All right, brother.
And God didn't make us to be spirits without bodies. God made a body for a spirit to come into,
Yeah.
not a spirit to get rid of a body.
That's right. That's right.
And some people, some holy saints, think the spirit has to get rid of the body. I have to say this body is non-existent. The body is non-existent. And then I can live the spirit. But God wants you first in a body.
Yes. That's right.
And the body invites the spirit.
Yes, sir. All right, Father.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And the God made for your soul a sky. What is sky is that? You know, in this world you have more than one sky. You have Hollywood sky.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Hollywood sky. Los Angeles is the place where they make most of their stars.
That's right.
Los Angeles. Los Angeles.
That's right.
Los Angeles.
Yes, sir.
A sky full of Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's right.
If you're lost in Chicago, we'll give you a role, we'll give you a job acting.
Yeah.
And you can go straight to heaven. Become one of the stars in heaven. Go straight to heaven. Don't be a lost soul in Chicago, sad.
That's it.
You have acting talent. Come here and go to heaven. So the world, the secular world, they feel so bad. They feel so bad looking at the religious world, preaching heaven and singing heaven all the time and going to hell all the time.
That is.
So they say, hell. Say, well, look, we ain't trying to compete with God, but we're gonna tell them to come here and be stars.
All right.
Stars in the heaven, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, I want you to know it's 7 heavens. If you forgot, there's 7 heavens.
That's right.
And one of those heavens is the heaven of business accomplishment.
All right, Father.
One of those heavens is the heaven of material achievement.
That's right.
One of those heavens is the heaven of the fulfillment of material aspiration.
All right, Father.
Material aspiration.
Yes.
Yes. Says, see the mountains, how they are raised high. Huh?
That's right.
How they are structured and how they are raised high. The mountain.
Yes.
That's material
That's right. So what is it?
establishment.
Yes.
Great material establishment. Symbolized or pictured as a mountain.
Yes.
Moses went up in the mountain.
Yes, he did.
And the Jews came out rich. Now, Dr. King went up the mountain too. He said, I've been to the mountaintop. But look at the ghetto. Look at the neighborhood.
Right.
What mountain was that? No change over his followers. Not economically.
That's right.
They're still described as economic failures.
Right.
Yes, the neighborhood is a business failure.
That's right.
The neighborhood of the blacks and African Americans is one big business failure.
Right. Fact.
So what mountain did our Moses, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. go up to? The mountain of enlightenment.
Yes.
The
Yes.
mountain of light. The mountain of enlightenment. He was able to see with his intelligence and his education. He was able to see the future.
That's right.
Yes. For those down here on earth.
Right.
See, when you go up on top of a high mountain, you look down on earth. It's like being in a plane. Some planes don't fly as high as some mountains are raised up.
That's right.
That's true. That's a fact.
That's a fact. Yes.
So when you go up to the top of the mountain, you look down on the earth. You look down on the people all around.
Yes.
So he was enlightened to see the future for society on this earth.
That's right.
And he was ready to die.
Yeah.
He knew they didn't want him around and he knew they were going to kill him.
Yeah.
But he was telling us, I'm ready to die because I know they can't stop it. It's inevitable that freedom and justice be established. That's what he saw. He saw the hand of divine intervention, and he also saw the purpose of God for the creation of man in society. And he knew that their way was in direct opposition to the will of God and the way of nature. And that eventually the way of nature in man would work him out of this bad situation. And there would be no more segregation, but there would be equality of opportunity for all citizens. He saw that with his wisdom and his insight. And he got great help from the Bible to understand it. And he was ready to die. A real Muslim or a real Christian I mean being like Christ's nature.
That's right.
A real Muslim and a real Christian ready to die anytime God calls. Anytime.
Right. Yes, sir.
And we're happy to go. If we know it's God that's calling us. We're happy to go. Yes. So the sky, how beautiful it is. Beauty, order, peace. Isn't it wonderful?
Yes.
On a clear night, that's the feeling you get in your heart and your soul from looking at the sky. Beauty, order, peace. Now, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could reflect on our imams who lead this community in America and a few places outside America? Talking about this association that you are in with me. Wouldn't it be beautiful if we could look at them, and when we look at them, they give us the beauty of stars in the heaven.
Yes, that's right. Right. Yes.
They give us the security of order and not conflict.
Yes. All right.
And they communicate to us, impart to us from their statues.
Yes.
Peace for our soul. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yes.
Well, that's the message in sky. God is saying, man, hope for a sky of your leaders, of your stars, like my sky that I made for you.
All right.
That's what he's saying.
Yes, sir.
See how the mountains are raised up high. And God says he raised them up like that so that the earth would not give way or shake with you. What earth? The earth of material accomplishments.
Right.
If you don't want your business to shake and fall, if you don't want your material life to crumble, then establish men in the leadership of business, solid like a mountain, and towering up with material achievement for themselves, like a high mountain. Don't follow nobody got peanut shells all around him, and ain't nothing rose up higher than his peanut shells. He's eating the peanuts and dropping his shell.
That's right. Come on. That's right. All right, Father.
Find a man with achievement and model yourself after him, and make him your business leader.
All right, Father. Always. That's right. Yes, sir.
You see the great wisdom?
Yes, sir.
You see how God is communicating?
Yes, sir.
Now you rather go and follow somebody that's going to tell you to count beads and make so many rak'ahs and do this and read the sky. No, brother, the sky is the sky. What is this foolishness that brother, that imam is telling you? No, the sky is the sky. Everybody knows the sky. God taught the sky and means the sky. Hey, just give it zakat. You pay your zakat, your sadaqah. Sadaqah eat, and put it in the basket, brother. Did you make salat? Make salat. Here's my rub. Make salat. You make now, brother. You make now. Yes, you make now. And you fool, you make your salat, and he's looking around for another fool. Hey, come here, brother. Come here. Did you make your zakat? You make your sadaqah? Oh no, Imam Muhammad, he's wrong. The mountain is the mountain. Moses went up a mountain, a real mountain. This stupid stuff the Imam Muhammad, that's what he's talking about. You leave that, brother. You're going back to bid'ah. You're going back to Elijah Muhammad darkness. Well, you help yourself. If that's the way you're going, come to me physically. Come over here, walk. Muhammad the Prophet said, the time will come when they will see Christ Jesus and him together.
That's right.
He was saying that right now, or in these circumstances, or in this time, for the circumstances that man have to accept, you can't see us together.
Right.
You think I'm an adversary, or I'm in competition, in some kind of competition to pull away from Christ, to take from Christ his following, or to hurt the Christian hope. No. He said you'll come to see one time, and there's coming a time when you'll see us together. Now, I mentioned the prophet being given the freedom or the right of choice to choose the path to his destiny that takes him through the mountains, or to choose the path that takes him through the plains. And he said he chose the path that takes him through the plains. I mean, I choose to fulfill my mission with the masses, with the common people.
That's right.
Not with the mountains,
Right.
the rich, the mighty, the bosses, the rulers. No. This is good, but if you take what I'm saying in another way, it's bad. If you think that I'm saying he went out to topple governments, you're wrong, and that's bad. That's a bad perception.
That's right. That's right.
No, he was saying that religion, connecting people back with God, does not depend on material wealth and power. It does not depend on academic knowledge and power. It does not depend on all of these mountains of achievements and power. It depends on nothing but the common person in his best human spirit and nature,
right,
responding to the invitation that God has given me to give to them.
That's right. I like that.
And a new life will be bred. A new life will be bred. And from the ground will come up new worlds. And a people who will eventually have their mountains.
Yeah, that's right.
But they'll know that the mountains didn't make them.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The Spirit of God and their guidance made them.
Yeah.
And also made them able to raise up their mountains.
Allahu Akbar. All right. Inshallah. Yes, sir.
This is the way of religion. Was Jesus Christ any different? No. That's why he said you'll see us together. Jesus Christ is pictured in the Bible being welcomed into the city. And the people threw their palm. Easter coming up pretty soon too.
Right. That's right.
In fact, I can already smell Easter. Yeah, this materialist over here, he got these holidays so close together. As soon as one's gone, you start smelling the next one. Thanksgiving, Christmas, just stay in the house and eat popcorn and drink the coffee and tea and whatever. And Christmas will be there soon. You ain't got to put a short wait. Easter will be here soon. You don't have but a short wait. It's okay if we live for God and not for the holidays. Then the holidays are beautiful. Live for God, and the holidays will be beautiful.
That's right.
And without hangovers and all the other trouble. Without a jail term. You know, more people from the ghetto go to jail on these holidays than any other time. And jails weren't so crowded, there'd be more of them going to jail. But now the police just take them out and say, "Oh, go on home, man." You ain't got nowhere to put you. You didn't do nothing. Put out the eye of your friend on the dance floor. You stabbed him in the eye. You didn't do put one eye up. He was blind in both eyes already. So go on home, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, getting back to Jesus Christ. Peace be on the servants of God. Jesus Christ is pictured in the Bible coming into the city victorious. Victorious. And they threw palm down, branches, leaves, in his path for him to walk on. Not a red carpet, but a great palm leaf carpet. That was their livelihood. Palm trees supported them. That was their livelihood. So they threw what they cherished, what they valued. They submitted and say, you're the man, not us. We trust ourselves and our life and our way of life to you. So they dropped it at his feet.
That's right.
And he rolled in on a donkey.
Right.
Rolled in on a donkey. Victorious. Yes. Riding in on a donkey. The same Bible in the Old Testament have Baal riding a donkey.
That's right.
And keeping a donkey in donkey life. Now, who's the donkey? Everything is sign.
Right.
God is speaking through signs. Who is this donkey? Moses was trying to lead his people.
Right.
And they were so busy questioning him and doubting him that they made so much trouble. He could have gotten what he had to do done much faster if it wasn't for them just constantly questioning and doubting and making trouble for his leadership.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So God blessed him with a sign to show them that when they saw it, it was a healing for them to take them out of that argumentative state of mind where they wouldn't be just disputing all the time.
That's right.
With wisdom and guidance.
That's right.
He says in the Quran, says, and the ignorant say, called Sufaha, and the ignorant will say. That's the way that section of the Quran starts. And the ignorance, they say. The ignorant ones, they say. These are the ones that just contend. They're always doubting and contending with people. So the donkey is a unruly animal, isn't he?
Yes.
He's given to changes of spirit. He'll just be cooperating with you. I know he doing the boogaloo down the road. You get out there and you talk to him, get back on his back. One man said he got off one of the ducky like that. He said he took a 2x4, said he hit him right back in the face with it. Said he got back up there, he rode without trouble for a while. But I don't think so. Yeah. The nature of a donkey, no, you have to kill it.
That's right. That's a fact.
And he said, well, you kill it, you kill your ride too.
That's right.
So what is said of this donkey? Donkey represents that type of spirit and mind in people. Donkey can be a white man, red man, young man, but most of the time it's a Negro.
That's right. That's right.
It is said in the Bible of Jesus Christ, peace be on Christ Jesus. It says that he told the leaders, the establishment. He said to them, "Give me your tired and unwanted." They're tired.
Yes.
Your way doesn't bring them happiness or peace. And you don't like them, they're not producing anything. They don't contribute hardly anything to your establishment.
That's right.
So why should you carry this burden on yourself? This is the strategy, right?
That's right.
Jesus Christ is using the strategy.
Yes.
Guided by God, he's using the strategy. If I go to those people, they think they know everything. They're not going to listen to me.
That's it.
But if I get the common people, they don't think they know everything. They'll listen to me.
That's right. Right.
And now let me reduce the amount of trouble that I can expect from them by appealing to their need to get rid of this burden. That was his strategy.
That's right.
So he didn't go through the mountain either, did he? He chose a path through the plain.
That's right.
He reached for the rejected masses. Now understand that way back there in that time, it was just a few people that weren't discriminated against.
That's right.
All females were discriminated against.
That's right.
They thought males were the one that had the divine spark. And all ignorant people were discriminated against.
That's right.
They didn't have any morals or ethics that demanded of them that they opened up schools to educate all their public. No, they regarded their public like dumb animals that should be treated like dumb animals.
That's right.
Work, if they don't work, beat them.
Yeah.
They get in your way, they won't move, shoot them,
Yeah.
hang them, kill them. That was the order of that time gone by.
That's right.
Okay? So he was appealing to not just black guys. Probably some of you all say, oh yeah, I knew Jesus was for the black man. Yeah, that donkey came in with that donkey. Into the city victorious. That's us. That's us, you know. No, back then, the masses of people, the publics were all cheated out of education,
right.
cheated out of equal treatment. They all were treated like animals, and Jesus came to save communities, not governments, communities. Because the governments were responsible for the communities being left in the situations they were in.
That's right.
So he came to save communities. And he came to offer a strategy and a way of life to the governments that would benefit them down the road.
That's right.
So he used a strategy to get them to open the way for him and not persecute him or stop him. And he said to his disciples, he said, go and you'll see a donkey untied.
That's right.
Untied, what do it mean? He doesn't have faith in anything.
That's it. Yes.
That's what it means.
Yes.
He doesn't have faith in anything. He's not tied to anything. They say that find a donkey that untied except but one tie, and that's the tie of matrimony. No, they didn't even respect matrimony. Aren't we in a time like that right now?
Yes, sir.
When the masses don't respect matrimony, they marry for material conveniences and not really to have families. They don't marry to have families, they marry to have material conveniences. And a plaything, a bedroom to play in.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother man.
Yes? There's a time like that again. Don't think we so far from that time that, no. The material world changes.
Yes.
The establishments change.
That's right.
The common soul of people, it can go back while the world is going forward. We can regress while the world is progressing.
That's right.
Because we are really creatures of spirit.
Yeah.
And when our intelligence doesn't support our life anymore, we can't make sense of things anymore, the spirit life starts to rule. And when the spirit life rules, we follow spirit.
Yeah.
Spirit to play, spirit to have material comforts, etc. We follow spirits. Life needs the pattern that God created for it. And as one of the imams said from abroad, it needs that manual that the manufacturer gave the prophets, so that we'll know how to manage the soul of human beings.
Yes.
So in my conclusion, religion is sincerity,
Yes.
as the prophet said, and religion obligates the people or the public and their leaders
Yes.
to be sincere by one another. When the prophet was asked, and he said that sincerity, religion, sincerity by whom or for whom? He said, from the people to their leaders, and from the leaders to their people. Leaders are supposed to be sincere
Yes.
with their publics,
Right.
with their congregations or whatever.
Yes.
And the publics or congregations ought to be sincere with their leaders.
All right, brother. That's right.
You don't be crooked with each other. Vote people in and then go back to your homes. As soon as you run into a little difficulty, you start saying what they ain't gonna do. Oh, you know they don't let us do that. They got it, they control it. They gonna keep it. That's the negative talk we hear
Yes.
coming from these hypocrites. Voters that are hypocrites. Vote somebody in and then come back, and when you get a little problem at home, you start knocking the establishment, knocking the system, and knocking even the political leaders that you voted in.
Yes.
Blaming everything on them, that it ain't gonna work. Because you were too lazy to make it work. You don't have a hope or a dream or ambition strong enough to lift you up and guide you forward against odds and against problems, to overcome, to go over, hurl a barrier behind barrier. If you have something that's your life that you believe in, you don't let no wall stop you.
All right, brother.
You just get up and wake up the wall, and then you start thinking how I'm gonna take this wall down, or climb over it, or dig under it, or go through it.
There it is. All right, brother. Right.
Okay. So Imam Deputy Mohammed will not change. God has made me the man I am, and I will not accept to be any other kind of man. And if I see something in your secret language, and God give me the spirit to see it, God knows if I see it, I'm going to share it with my brothers and sisters. I'm going to share it with my loved ones. I'm going to share it with my friends, my family members, and I'm going to share it with the most distant human being on this planet Earth, because that's my nature. I will not keep secret. I know something to help a person. And this world got you all under falsehood. Think of the sky. Don't think any more of a heaven in the sky. Heaven is wherever God want to give it to you. And I think God want to give us heaven right here in Homewood and every other town we are in throughout these United States. God want to give us heaven. But you have to learn Imam Deputy Muhammad's way, his strategy for getting the mountain to smile on us as we pass through. Walking the plain. You have to learn my way. Thank you very much. Peace. Assalamu alaikum.